Good morning from Oxbridge in Stockton-on-Tees. Just been to drop the car off for its MOT, so we're going to have a walk back into town and get the bus home to sunny Ingleby Barwick. Not the most salubrious of places, it's like an industrial area, but I've been coming to this garage for a long time and he always does a great job. It's called Happy Autos in Oxbridge, Stockton-on-Tees. Paul runs that, really good guy, great garage, highly recommended. Nice little plug for you there, Paul, if you're watching. So it's about a 10-minute walk into Stockton Centre. We did the Christmas light switch on video a little while back, so we'll see the same place in the daylight. We're going to get the bus home to Ingleby Barwick, where I live, and might grab a coffee on the bus. About a 10-minute walk, I think. A few little wonderful sights to see on the way there, like the old scrapyard. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? There we go, all the Stockton scrap. This pub has seen better days, hasn't it? It's been derelict for a long time now, as far as I know. Light Pipe Hall Road. Strange name, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go down this walkway, which can be a bit sort of scary, especially in the night time. I wouldn't go through here in the night, but yeah, I wouldn't go down here in the night. Oh, there's a tyre in the tree. I'm surprised there's not a pair of trainers hanging off a branch like you normally get in these sort of places. So this tunnel goes under the Stockton and Darlington railway line, which I frequent well, I don't frequent Stockton actually, it's the Eagles Cliff to Darlington I normally get, as you know, Eagles Cliff. You know that from my previous videos. Just approaching the bridge now. Imagine coming through here on your own in the night time. You just wouldn't do it, would you? Well, I certainly wouldn't. It's a bit of graffiti if you're into that sort of thing. I must admit, it doesn't smell as bad as I expected. These sort of places normally have some rather interesting aromas, don't they? I'm being careful to keep my eyes on the pavement as well because, well, you know, I see a few dogs about. I know what they normally do, so we made it to the other end without standing in anything, as far as I can tell, and into Stockton on Dovecot Street. Now, I don't know who comes up with the names of streets in Stockton Borough Council, but yeah, Flag Street, what's that all about? What do you think of that? Leave a comment in the comments below. What were they thinking? Now, this building here used to be Radio Tees Studios, as well as Stockton and Middlesbrough Corporation Water Board offices, as you might be able to read there. And on these very steps just here, in my youth, I met none other than Ted Nugent, American crazy rock dude, and I also, on a different occasion, I met John Lord of Deep Purple fame. As you can see, they're now just flats, long gone. Based in Newcastle, I think now, called TFM. Good boozer here, folks, called Storytellers. Have a lot of live bands on in here, tribute bands and original bands as well. It's worth checking out if you're ever in Stockton. It's on Dovecot Street. And coming up at the end here is a place called Arc, which is like performing arts, cinema, bar. And a couple of weeks we've got the Wildcats of Kilkenny playing here, which is their Christmas show. They do it every year and it's always a scream. I'm not going this year, but my wife is with a couple of her friends. But it's a guaranteed show, really good fun, good atmosphere, big party. That's the Arc, great venue. Again, if you're ever in Stockton, I would highly recommend checking it out. See what's coming up at the Arc, or Arc as some people call it. Fleetwood Mac, the Libertines, all obviously on tribute. Oh, Bob Harris. Wouldn't mind seeing that myself. Ward Thomas, Fairport Convention, Bay City Rollers. Wow. Limehouse Lizzie, AC/DC tribute show. Yeah, some good stuff coming up. Reasonable price, 20 quid on average, I would say. Right, approaching the high street. Stockton sparkles, big bauble. Obviously it doesn't look as festive without being dark, but when you're there after the light switch on, Dixie chicken, that was really good. was surprised actually. Lots of good fish and chip shops there. I wonder if it's as good as the ones in Whitby. Haven't tried barnacles for a long time. Usual coffee shops. Stockton High Street used to be, or probably still is, the widest high street in the country. Where they just knocked half of it down. The main shopping centre down there at the other end to the right has been demolished. They're going to have a big open space, like a leisure area apparently. See how that turns out. It's going to be a bit of a wind tunnel in the winter, I would think. There's the Christmas tree. This is normally a load of fountains, but obviously the Christmas tree's in the middle of it at the moment. That's the town hall. It's all scaffolded out, obviously been refurbished. And further down there is the rest of the high street into the left, where the shopping centre used to be, the Castlegate Centre. But we're not going that way, we're going up here to catch the bus home. We have an event every year in Stockton called SIRF, S-I-R-F, Stockton International Riverside Festival. People come from all over the world to perform, and it's normally pretty good. All kinds of different diverse things on. Acrobats, magicians, comedy. Yeah, it's pretty good. This plinth up ahead with the reindeer on it contains something called the Stockton Flyer, which is a weird contraption like you'd see off something like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And it comes out every day at 1 o'clock out the top there, raises up to the top, and it makes, well, lots of steam and a really loud whistle you can hear from miles away. And it's a very quirky thing, but I like it. It's good. A little bit of a what's the word? Quotation. Somebody being sick by the sounds of it. Lovely. Over here is the Sun Inn, very famous pub in Stockton. Do a very good pint of Bass. I haven't been in for a long time, but I'm sure the Bass is still as good as ever. And just up here, this is our bus stop. A lot of shops have closed, like everywhere, every town centre. Got the usual Poundland, B&M. B&M used to be Marks and Spencer's. That's long gone, unfortunately. Used to have Debenhams up there. But what we do have, just a little bit further up there, is the Globe Theatre, which is absolutely fantastic. They've spent millions refurbishing it, but I've been a few times since it reopened, and it's absolutely brilliant. In fact, I'm going there tomorrow night to see the bootleg Beatles, who I've seen before, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Right, let's see what time the bus is going to arrive. A minute wait, so let's go for a little wander along here. This is Stockton Parish Church. You see it's got the war memorial there. Still all the wreaths from November for Remembrance Day. There's always a good turnout. They have a parade down the high street. Very poignant. From the church you've got Wellington Square, which is the main shopping hub now. A lot of the shops that were down in the Castlegate Centre that they've knocked down have actually relocated up there. It's pretty good now. It used to be a lot of empty shops, but most of them are pretty full now, so it's not a bad little shopping centre, to be honest. That used to be Debenhams there. It's a big tall building for sale, auction. We've timed this right, folks. The mayor's here. Here's the Lord Mayor. Couldn't have timed that any better, could we? Wonderful timing. And there's the Globe Theatre, folks. A quick walk over there. Conscious of the time, I don't want to miss my bus. This place at the left here is called The Link. It's part of the Globe Theatre, and you can go for drinks before and after any show you might be going to see. But they've got almost like a Hollywood Walk of Fame here on the ground. Different people that have stayed here, played here rather. Got Buddy Holly, Morecambe and Wise, for those who are old enough to remember them. The Blue Caps, not familiar with those. And there's some pictures of what it used to look like back in the day. And then we got T-Rex, Shirley Bassey, and of course the mighty, yep, the Beatles played here as well. The Bee Gees, Tom Jones, Rolling Stones. Look, they've been on at the Globe. Ike and Tina Turner played here. Roy Orbison. They've all been here. Even Norman Wisdom. For those old enough to remember Norman Wisdom. He even got the face. Not good. Then one of my favourite bands from back in the day, and I've actually seen them play here a couple of years ago. Status Quo. 2nd of May 1968. I think they played here after that. In fact, they were the last band to play here before it originally closed down, before this new refurbishment. And of course, the mighty Cliff. He played here as well. I think Summer Holiday, was it Summer Holiday? Was written in this very building, I think. There's a few of the refurbs going on as well, as it was getting refurbished. They've done a fantastic job though. I don't know if you can see inside there. Can't really see, but... Right, we better get back to the bus stop, otherwise I'll be walking home. I remember when the mayor had a Bentley or something like that. He's got a Skoda now. Christmas service is coming up. Filming on December the 8th, so Christmas not far away now. Just waiting for the bus. It's late, surprise, surprise. I think the mayor was arriving for a carol service. It looked like there's loads of kids gone in there, so they're obviously having their Christmas carol service in the church. That'll be nice. Well, better late than never. Here is our ride. It's for number 15 to Ingleby Barwick. Cheers. Do I get a ticket?
No, just tap off. Tap on the gun.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, yeah?
Good, isn't it? You feel like plugging your hairdryer in or something like that? Doing a bit of printing maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we're on our way home. On the number 15 to Ingleby Barwick, courtesy of Aviva. Or is it Arriva? Sorry, Arriva. We're going to go to the High Street and see where the shopping centre used to be. Been gone a few months now. You can just see all these white boards, and this was all shops along here. Long gone, and to the other side of there is the riverside. Obviously we can't see it, but this is all going to be opened up and made into a grassed area apparently. We'll see what it's like when it's finished. Just going over Victoria Bridge over the River Tees. Look at all the swans. Rumours are there's some bullet holes in that bit of the bridge from the Second World War. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. The mighty River Tees. Just coming into Thornaby now. Not a bad little town centre. It's got golden arches, but you can't go wrong with that, I suppose. If you like that sort of thing. The old hotel there, that's supposed to be getting demolished at some point, I think. Yeah, Thornaby town centre. And of course, got to have a little, haven't you? No, almost time to get off. Almost home. Is that all right? Yeah. Thank you. All right. Back home. Just waiting for a phone call from them to say my car's okay. Hopefully it's past its MOT and it won't cost me a fortune. Well, thanks for watching this little video. I know it's not the most interesting one, but I thought I'd do something on a little bus ride today. So anyway, if you like the video, give me a little like. If you haven't liked it, give me a dislike. And if you want to, please leave a comment. Say what you think about Stockton if you've ever lived here or visited Stockton. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.